Hello and welcome to the SBI Studio YouTube channel. Welcome to another video. You join me in the garage again, a bit of a different video today. I just thought I'd talk through sort of what I use in my triathlon races. What's my gear, what sort of trainers do I use, what sort of bike do I use, blah blah blah, all that sort of thing. No one's asked me for this, so I just thought I'd do it. So if it's boring, I apologise. But yeah, I think it might be interesting for a few people just to see what I'm racing with and what I'm sort of doing. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. I'm going to start off when I first get up in the morning. We put on my Hoob long distance tri suit. You've probably seen in my previous videos, I always wear this suit. It's got sleeves on, yeah, black with a red stripe. I bought this in 2018. It's still going strong. I did actually crash with this on. I crashed and broke my collarbone and my shoulder, and the suit, there's not even a mark on it, but I had road rash all down my back, broke my collarbone, not a mark on it. So yeah, I've always worn this. Probably time for an upgrade, so if there's any clothing companies out there that want to sponsor me, then yeah, go ahead and yeah, send me a new tri suit. That'll be fantastic. Love this Hoob suit, been fantastic over the years. So yeah, we chuck that on, and then also we chuck on the watch, which is the Garmin 955 Multisport watch. I've got it in white. I did have it in black, but it actually broke, and Garmin were fantastic, and they swapped it over like straight away, but the only one they had in stock was white. So yeah, white it is. So yeah, black tri-suit, white watch. Yeah, can't go wrong really. It's both fantastic products. So yeah, just chuck them on in the morning. What I also tend to do first thing in the morning is chuck my calf sleeves on. So I've got these compressible calf sleeves. I put them on in the morning, and I wear these in the swim under my wetsuit. Purely for the ease. I used to try and put them on in transition, but they're an absolute pain to put on. So I put them on for the swim under my wetsuit, and then it means that they're ready. Really, not so much for the bike. They probably do have a bit on the bike, so probably a little bit more aero than my hairy legs. But they are generally there for the run. I've got weak calves. So calf sleeves are a massive help for me. So yeah, we get ready nice and early with those on. So then onto goggles. I always take 2 pairs of goggles to races. You never know on race morning if one's going to snap or something's going to happen. So I always take 2. I've got the Hoob photochromic, I think they're called. They're supposed to change sort of lenses in the sort of sunlight, but I don't think they particularly do. But I like them. They're dead comfy. They don't leak. They sit on my face. They don't have to be too tight. Sometimes I have to have goggles so tight that they actually hurt my eyes. These Hoob ones. Oh, there we go. Hoob Aquaphotic goggles. Fantastic. Wear them in the pool. Wear them open water swimming. I don't change my goggles. I wear the same goggles for race day as well as training. Do need to get some new ones because these are a bit trash now. I've had these for probably a year or so. They're not in the best of shape, but they'll last another race for this Sunday, so yeah, we'll have to deal with it. So I always make sure I've got my goggles round my neck. Whenever I get to a race, put my goggles round my neck. You're not going to forget them then. So whenever you go to the water's edge, or you go to, if it's a river swim or a lake swim, they're around your neck. If you go to the pool, they're around your neck. So yeah, top tip, put them around your neck. You won't forget them. The amount of people that get to water's edge that go, I haven't got my goggles. Top tip. This triathlon for Sunday, I will be wearing my own swim cap. They don't provide swim caps. Trying to save the planet and all that, which is a great initiative because I've got loads of swim caps. So we wear our own, so I'll take my own swim cap this Sunday. And then we start to get the wetsuit on. Again, it's a Hoob suit. The Hoob Aegis 3, is it? Is that what it's called? Yeah, I use this as my race suit these days. I bought this the same time as the tri-suit actually in 2018, so it's quite old. It has got a few tears and a few rips in. It is really, really flimsy. Just really easy. When I train, I do wear another wetsuit. I wear a Zoot wetsuit, which actually I like swimming in. It's really buoyant. It's good when I'm a bit fatter. This is when I'm at race weight. I can only just about fit this on when I'm at race weight. But yeah, it's supposed to be fast. I don't know how much faster I'm in it. I don't do a fat lot of open water swimming. The reason I don't do a lot of open water swimming is I get pond nose. So when I've got a lot of allergies, so if I go lake swimming, all the pollen stuff sits on top of the water, gets to my nose, and I struggle to breathe, and my sinuses and all the rest of it. So I don't do a lot of every once in a while. I do enjoy it when I do it. I just don't do a lot of it because of that pond nose. It's just not worth it for the days after, for the week after. It's not worth it. So I generally just go to the open water now just to race, train in the pool, and then yeah, this doesn't get warm very often, so hence why it can last many years. Yeah, good suit. Really enjoy that. It's feels very fat, really thin, really lightweight, really good movement in the shoulders. Yeah, I can swim well in it, and hopefully Sunday we'll have a good race in it. So wetsuit on, go for a swim, have a bit of a swim round. So this Sunday it's going to be 1500 metres, so what's that, half hour swimming. Do a bit of swimming, have a nice time, quite enjoy it. I do enjoy the swim, so yeah, it's one of the bits I do enjoy. I quite like the smashing around together in a swim. Yeah, it's a bit brutal, but I do enjoy it. Small waves this Sunday, so yeah, there shouldn't be too much of that. So do that, then we get out of the water, obviously take that wetsuit off, take the goggles off, get the swim cap off, and then we're going to get ready for the bike. So, first thing I do, I've got specialised carbon road shoes. Cleats are a bit trashed, because what I tend to do, I don't clip these in on my bike. I find that I'm not very good at running and jumping on my bike with these attached, so I put these on in transition. I run with these. I see a lot of people that try and do the clip-on shoes and it just doesn't work for them. The pedal flips over and catches the floor and it comes off and it runs across the floor. Yeah, it's not a good look. So put these on. I always have my socks rolled up, so I roll them up in my shoe so I know which foot they've got to go on. They're rolled up and all I've got to do is put it on over the toes, and then I'll just roll it back, because obviously when you're wet sometimes your hands are a bit cold, especially me, I get rain out of my fingers. All I've got to do is roll them up. I'll always wear socks pretty much for every triathlon distance except for a sprint. A sprint I'll just go without any socks because it's just quicker, but anything above that I will wear socks. I think it's worth the effort in putting the socks on for the comfort. And then I'll slip into these specialised carbon shoes. Absolutely love these. Yeah, the power you can feel. You can put. When I first started cycling, I was like, I'm never getting carbon shoes. They're a waste of time. What's the point? You won't notice any difference. Turns out you do notice a lot of difference in carbon soled shoes and carbon shoes. And yeah, I'm a massive convert that. Yeah, I absolutely love my carbon shoes. So we drop them on. We also, again, another Hoob product. You can tell I've been to the Hoob shop, can't you? So yeah, number belt, obviously that gets clipped on, clip that around your waist, goes on, the number goes on the back for the bike and then turns around on the front for the run. Yeah, nice and easy. Make sure it's tighter than you think it needs to be. I've got a very much habit of doing it where it sort of slips down past my waist. I've got a bit of a bigger belly, it slips down my waist and ends up around around sort of my knees. And it's not a good look, and it's not the best to run with, so have it tighter than what you think, especially on a tri-suit. So we have that, and then we have the Giro Vanquish helmet with clip-on visor. Yeah, it's a semi-aero helmet. I get super hot, so I need ventilation. I've always got to have a helmet with some sort of ventilation. It's fairly aero. It's not a big sperm helmet, so yeah, because I can lift my head up. I do move my head quite a lot. Clip-on visor, I find that's really good, especially when you come out of the water, and me having no hair, because I don't have any hair, water and sweat drips down on my forehead, comes down. If I've got the visor, it can just drip straight out. If I put my sunglasses on, it tends to go in my glasses, stings my glasses up. It's not the best. I've got two different visors. I've got this clear one and I've got a tinted one. Generally I'll go with the clear one. I quite like that one. The other one, actually my tinted one has got a bit of a scratch and it does annoy me a little bit. But yeah, really happy with that helmet. And then we jump on the bike, which hopefully behind me you can see Canyon Speedmax CF8. Again, I must have spent a lot of money in 2018. Bought this in 2018. It was a 2017 model, so I bought it a year after. It was reduced in the sale, so I paid £2,500 for it, which I thought was an absolute steal. Ultegra mechanical rim brake. Yeah, it's fast enough for me. The bike's a lot faster than me. I haven't caught up with the bike yet, but absolutely love riding it. I'll ride that bike. If I ride on my own when I train, I'll always ride that bike. I'll only ride my road bike generally when I'm in a group. So yeah, it's just not sensible to ride that. With the Garmin bike computer, I don't know what it is, but it does a bit of mapping on it and stuff. But yeah, all I do is look at it, look at my Ferro pedals, power meter pedals. So I just look at my power, generally my speed. Yeah, I may look at my speed, but generally I'll be looking at my power, see where I'm at. And then we get off and we do a bit of a bike ride. So off we go on that. And then after we've had a lovely bike ride, hopefully we've done well, we're feeling pretty good. Back into transition, bike in, helmet off, turn my number around so it's on the front, ready for the run. Hopefully it's around my belly and not around my knees. And then it's pretty simple, take your shoes off. I'll wear my Asics Metspeed Edge carbon shoes for this Sunday. Hopefully 10k, give me a bit of speed. Chuck them on. I'll already have my socks, so I obviously won't change socks. I'll just put these lightweight carbon shoes on. And then the only other thing I'll do on generally race day is chuck a pair of sunglasses on. Even if it's quite grey, I chuck a pair of sunglasses on. I don't know what it is about racing in glasses, but yeah, it makes me feel, I don't know if it makes me feel faster or not, I don't know, but chuck a pair of sunglasses on. I may wear a cap if it rains, but if it's dry, generally, like I said, I've got no hair, so it's a case of letting all the heat dissipate out of my head. And then we head out on the run, hopefully have a fantastic run. So yeah, it's pretty, seems a lot, but actually there's not a fat lot in triathlon. You think, oh, that's loads of stuff, this, that, and the other. I need all this, I need that, I need the other. When you break it down, it's fairly simple, it's not too bad. You don't need all the bike shoes, you don't need them, you wear your trainers. The only other thing is I'll just have a few gels on the bike. So I'll put these in here, in my box on the bike. For an Olympic, because I've never done Olympic, I don't know, I'll probably just only have 2 gels, because the bike ride's going to be an hour 15, maybe it's 24.5 miles or something, I think the bike course is, so it's going to be about an hour 15, something like that, hopefully less. So yeah, 2 gels, maybe 3 gels. I will drink plenty, so I'll have electrolytes in my drinks bottle there. This actually is a toolkit, so I have all my tools in there, spare tube, and that always stays on my bike. I keep it in there as opposed to on here in case I do lose it. It's always going to stay pretty safe there. Longer races I will have a second bottle on there. I generally don't race with 3 bottles, yeah, 2's enough for me. And that's about it, that's my race day setup. Hopefully I'm going to be all set up for Sunday. Fingers crossed I'm going to have a good race. My bike's going well, the swim's going well, the run's not going so well. I've had a bit of a cold this week, so yeah, it's not been great, a bit of a runny nose, but I've got a bit of a sort of sore throat now, a bit of a cough. So yeah, we're going to see how we go. There should be a few people there. It's our club championships, which I've got no chance of absolutely winning, but I want to do the best I possibly can do. If you've got any questions about my setup, if I've missed anything, or you think there's anything that I need that I should probably worry about a bit more, I don't know, let me know, just drop them down in the comments. Yeah, hopefully that's sort of covered everything. Obviously there's silly things that you'll need, like in transition you need a bike pump and all stuff like that if you want to check your tyres before you race and things like that, but that's a whole different video, transition, isn't it? I just wanted to go through the core bits of what I've got and what I'm going to race in, what makes me feel good. Yeah, I like the Hoop products, they're really nice products. They're quite expensive, but like I said, they've lasted me. So that wetsuit was 300 quid in 2018. We're now in 2024, so yeah, it's lasted a while. Same the bike, still the same bike. So there's initial investments in these things, but over time, the investment's a lot less. Right, I'm waffling. Leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video. As always, leave me a comment. Yeah, what would you add to the list, or what would you take away from the list? Yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything that I think I need. I've laid it sort of out because I need to get it ready for my race. So yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. And if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. Very much appreciate it. Bye.